In 2023, I set an intention to the universe. That is the year I'm going to meet my future husband. Back then, I was in my early 30s. I have spent a lot of time in develop my career, and I just feel that love being taken a backseat for a long time. And if you heard my personal story before, in 2022, I experienced the wedding cancellation, and that adversity really put a lot of setback in my belief into the relationship. But deep inside, I always want to have a beautiful, loving family. I want to have a loving relationship with my husband. And that dream has given me a lot of hope and belief in my own love journey, even though back then I didn't know how can I manifest a loving relationship. So if you are looking for a long-lasting relationship, if you want to make 2025 the year that you're going to meet your future husband or your committed partner, I make this video for you. Now, the question is, how can you attract a healthy relationship? I guess if you are looking for serious relationship, you don't want to just enter any relationship, but you also want to have the ability to nurture that relationship to make it long lasting, right? There are many elements that it's important to create a strong foundation within yourself. So you can create a loving, healthy relationship with yourself first, and then you can develop a healthy, loving relationship with another human being. Because I strongly believe other people around us acting like a mirror for us to see ourselves. So if you really taking the time to nurture a healthy, loving relationship with yourself, and that's going to become a strong foundation for you to enter any new relationship. Because when you're dealing with human, especially your spouse or your committed partner, the deeper you go with them, the deeper they're going to show you about who they are, human being. We all have, as any human being, we all have our strengths, our weaknesses. They also have their past, their flaws, their insecurities, and they want to be loved and appreciated and accepted for who they are. And to me, there are three main pillar skills. The three main pillar skills that you want to focus on in order to develop a healthy foundation from within. They are self-acceptance, self-love, and self-trust, which I'm going to link a video under the description for you to check more details about them. But in this particular video, I want to talk more about self-acceptance and the importance of practicing self-acceptance and how that can help you enter and nurture a healthy relationship with another human being. So self-acceptance, in essence, is mean that you're going to embrace and accept the wholeness of who you are. And as I explained, for any human being, we all have many aspects. It's so easy to accept and feel proud of yourself when you have success, when you're doing well, when we have achievements. But how would you handle yourself, or how would you talk to yourself internally when you go through setbacks, when you go through the difficult periods, or when things don't go your ways? In many moments on a daily basis, we experience a certain degree of negative thoughts. Is empowering belief. How would you handle those subtle internal dialogue with yourself? Gonna show how you would have a healthy relationship with yourself. So to put into practice, how can you practice self-acceptance? Well, it's so simple that you can practice on a daily basis. You want to develop a self-awareness, awareness about when you start feeling down, or when you start feeling negative, or there's some negative belief or feelings. And in those moments, how would you talk to yourself? Whether you be kind to yourself, you want to give yourself a space and grace to understand what's happening, what's going on, or you feel really bad, or you try to put yourself down. When I talk to female entrepreneurs, they said that they've been very harsh on themselves because they hold a high standard. And my argument is, being harsh on yourself can serve you to push yourself to achieve more. But on the other side, it can backfire on you, because at the end of the day, not only you, but also other human beings, they also have their flaws, they also have their doubt, and negative thoughts. So if you know how to handle yourself, especially when things don't go your way, you will be able to interact with other people when things don't go their way. And why developing a healthy practice of self-acceptance going to help you to nurture a loving relationship with another human being, especially if you want to have a long-lasting relationship. Because we all have our flaws and insecurities or things that we don't feel so proud of ourselves. Partner would feel the same things, and they want to be able to be themselves in the relationship with you. They want to be able to take their mask off. They want to be vulnerable with you. And if you don't have a healthy relationship with yourself, if you don't know how to handle those sort of delicate situations, or if you're so easy to judge other people, they're not going to feel safe to show up who they truly are. So that's why the more you develop a healthy practice about self-acceptance, the more you accept yourself as a whole, the more you'll be able to enter the relationship and be able to working together with your partner to embrace the wholeness of who they are, right? And I can tell you from my own experience, the relationship with my husband, the more I have awareness about myself, the more I practice self-acceptance, the more I can be myself in our relationship, the more I see that my husband can find that attracted to him, the more it's going to give him the permission to be himself and take the mask off, and the more we can have a deep conversation. And those are the strong foundation to have a deep, meaningful connection and conversation with your spouse, your partner. So those are the tips for today. Please share with me in the comment section below what you have done or what you want to set intention for your relationship in 2025. If you want to attract and create a long-lasting relationship, if you want to make 2025 is a year that you can meet your future husband, please consider joining the waiting list of Attracting Lasting Love. I'm going to put the link in a bit. I'm going to put it below. And when I have a new intake, I'm going to keep you informed. And from my own, and I truly wish that you can find your committed partner, your future husband, your soulmate, or whoever you want to call them. Make 2025 is a year that you can have a great, loving relationship.